Now,
welcome back to the
there's a
program,
video
folks. My
here
first guest tonight
that I love.
has completed a very successful engagement at the Tyrone Guthrie Theater.
I want to get to he made Pee-wee made a lot of appearances on David Letterman. That's how he kind of like rose to fame. His appearances on David Letterman, his stand-up with Cheech and Chong and the Groundlings. He was a product of the Groundlings, Phil Hartman. But here's a great bit where he's on David Letterman and they use a green screen and drive. Here we go. Enjoy.
We have an accident in the car.
So if you just sit down, and here's the way. Okay,
late
here we
model
go.
sedan
Here we go now. Here we go. Peel out. Peel out. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you this one thing because we were going along the other day, you know, and so I was like, you know, trying to figure this thing out. I was like talking about this joke and everything, and I couldn't figure it out or anything. What was going on or anything? So this guy's right on my butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that an Edsel, Pee-wee?
I don't know. Here, let's see how he likes this. Look. Windshield up. Just kidding. Okay. David, take the wheel.
Take the wheel. You better drive.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99
bottles of beer. David, take the wheel. Take the wheel.
It's sort of bumpy in the road too. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
I mean, this is, you know, this is comedy genius, man, that we all grew up on. We all grew up with Pee-wee.
Here comes another one, a big giant pothole.
This is amazing. We're always going to have this. We're going to have so much of his great legacy.
Well, again, I'm kind of feeling a little car sick.
I tell you
right
what, Pee-wee and I are going to go look for a good price on unleaded. While we do that, you take a look at this. We'll be right back.
All right, let's start the show. I love it.
Welcome back to the program, ladies and
start the
gentlemen.
show right now.
Pee-wee Herman is here.
Okay,
and,
here we
Mark
go.
Albert will be
Bienvenidos to the Latino Slant. It is another live edition of the week. Special pack show with, of course, box office actuals. The Oppenheimer Express keeps rolling at the box office. Además, a Blue Beetle event announcement. Latina Barbie and strike. Strike. Who's on strike? What's on strike? Some people are working and some people not. What's up? And Struggle Reviews is going to be with us the whole time to get through it all. Pues vámonos.
Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso?
Paulie here on the Latino Slant. Happy Monday. It's this week, and this week is unfortunately and fortunately getting off to some tragic news. Let's get right into it. Make sure you are subscribed though, and share the link. Say hello in the chat. I just tweeted it out and on Instagram. Let's get our people in here, letting them know that we are live. And please comment. Please comment. Struggle Reviews is coming on the show right now. But let's get to this unfortunate news. Just heard about it not even an hour ago. Paul Rubens, Pee-wee Herman, actor, dies at the age of 70 after private bout with cancer. Okay. He actually wrote a message, and I believe it was posted after his passing. Please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing the last 6 years, wrote Rubens in a statement posted to Instagram after his death. I've always felt a huge amount of love, respect from my friends, fans, and supporters. I've loved you all so much and enjoyed making art for you. And listen, there's more of his estate leaving captions and leaving comments. Of course, like we said, he broke into the business with the Groundlings in the 70s. He one of his great appearances in film, if you guys remember, was Cheech and Chong, where he was a stand-up comic, and that was a great great role he had. And of course, on to stardom. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Big Top Pee-wee, Tim Burton, and Pee-wee's Playhouse. He was the man from the 80s, and on his way also throughout his career, off and on, from Batman, from I believe it's Batman Returns to Buffy. Guys, you know, had a controversial, you know, kind of demise, but then trying him out a comeback. Here in this statement, we found out that he was working on 2 Pee Wee Herman projects, his comeback project, and I truly believe if anyone was poised for a comeback after a fall from grace that we would have all embraced, it would be Pee Wee Herman, Mr. Paul Rubens. So absolutely heartbreaking that 70 is still very young. You know, my parents are 66 or 70 and 70, about to be 73. That I find them incredibly healthy and young. That's just kind of like where we're at in with health and with medicine advances. So this is just a blow for me as that young teenager that loved Pee-wee. I want to say one more thing. And there's, you know, they go over some nice stuff. I'm not going to go over any of the controversy. For me, there's no point. I saw this man as nothing but love for his fans, and you know, everyone's human. I just wanted to share something really cool with you guys, and we do have a poll going on. So please vote right now. What's your favorite? What's your favorite Pee Wee Herman line? And I will go over them in a minute. But let me just share this with you guys. Pee Wee's Big Adventure. He had to go to he went to the magic store and the bike shop. And remember, he locked up his bike in the film. That whole scene was filmed at Santa Monica Mall. And back then it was still an outdoor mall, but the architecture was completely different, and it was pretty much dilapidated by then. They had cleaned up the streets, because as a young kid going to Santa Monica High School, SAMO, I would know that's where all the homeless lived. Well, they cleaned it up for the movie, and then shortly after that, they remodeled Santa Monica Mall into Santa Monica Place. It's like a 4-block outdoor walking place. So you'll never see that architecture anymore, but it's still lives on in that film of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So I just wanted to share that with you. We all have our little Pee-wee's stories, and you know, rest in peace, God bless Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman. I know he meant a lot of things to a lot of people. Also too, I think you know, I always love that scene where he's dancing to Tequila. He asked the Mexican, "Let me borrow your shoes." The Mexican height goes he gives him his shoes. After he gives him his shoes, the Mexican's height goes down, man. That's not right. That's not right, Struggles. We're all not chaparra like that. We're not shorties like that. That's not right. That's stereotype, man. I don't like those. I'm just kidding. I love that part. And I love that they use Tequila, which is a Latino dance number. Okay. So let's read your homages to Pee Wee really fast, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. Jen, hey Jen, this is so sad. He was a big part of my childhood growing up. I was born in 1978. Got to grow up Saturday morning cartoons, and of course Pee-wee's Playhouse. Wow, Pee-wee's Playhouse was for kids and adults. I think Paul Rubens was in Blow. He had a role in Blow. Rest in peace, Pee-wee. Time flies. Julissa, oh no. Didn't know Paul Rubens passed away. Just happened. Gonna miss him. Rest in peace. The spleen. He had all those nasty warts and stuff. I think they're terrorists. That was a great line, because he's trying to Get the cops involved. I think they're terrorists. He was fantastic in Buffy. He was fantastic. He really, he was really a great actor because he doesn't talk like Pee-wee, guys. I'm gonna watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure tonight. That's a nice thing to say. That death scene was hilarious in Buffy. God, that was hilarious. Pee-wee Playhouse, epic. I mean, think of all the people that he hired. A lot of people of color. You know, but talk about diversity. What's up, brother? Given what Pee-wee Herman did for his Fall to Grace, you know what? I don't want to even. Hey, do me a favor. Don't highlight any of that stuff, okay? Because that'll just take me out of my thing. That's the best tequila. That was the best. White patent leather platform. Those shoes were so huge. Good Lord. Okay, let's get rid of all the stars. Thank you so much, Fletcher Williams, for helping me produce today. We have an action-packed show. I first want to thank almost 50 people live in the chat. Let's let our friends know that we're here every Monday, 12:30 Pacific. I can see a lot of fantastic members that are here. Eric O'Sullivan, Equalizer, Julissa, Olaf, got my boy Damaj and I. What's up, man? He's not a member of the channel, but he is a Slantino for sure. Olaf, Lord Thoth, good to have you here. And did I miss any more members? Don't think so. Well, I think that's it for now. And hello, Chris. Good to have you here. Hey, Darth. So yes, okay. So you are always also too not required, but it's we like super chats. So whenever you feel like throwing us a couple of bucks, that helps the channel immensely. Alrighty. So you know what? Our friend came early, our special guest. So why not have her part of the box office festivities? I don't know if you guys are not subscribed to her yet. She's almost at 22,000 subscribers. You know her. We all love her.
Hi.
Reviews.
Hello. Hi, chat. Hi, Paulie. How you doing?
I'm feeling really good. Besides the fact that I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And then the Pee-wee news. That's kind of sad, man. It's kind of sad.
You know, the first thing came to my mind was, I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel. Like that's the first thing that came to my mind was Pee-wee in the store saving the pets. Like it's so much to love about Pee-wee. Not even just the older movie from the 80s, but the recent ones where he's clearly older, but he still was just as vibrant as he was before. Like love Pee-wee. Love Paul Rubens. It's awesome.
So we were gonna have that comment, that quote in the poll, but it's too long because that's such a great line.
That's my favorite.
I'm a loner.
I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel.
But the lines that we do have here, let's do these lines. Let's do some lines together. Ho! Favorite Pee-wee quote. I know you are, but what am I?
What am I?
The second one. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I don't make monkeys. I just train them. I just train them. You do this last one. I'm trying to use the phone.
I see. Like not while I'm trying to use the phone. You gotta make a. You have to make a face.
No, he yelled at all the bikers. So you gotta like.
Oh, the one where he was in the bar. He's like, I'm trying to use the phone.
I'm trying to use the phone. Oh my God. Okay,
good impression, Paulie.
Yeah, I kind of do Pee-wee a little too good here. Those are your choices there. Vote now. Everyone's got a favorite Pee-wee quote. There's more, but that's all we could put up for right now. Carvel Gaming is here. Remember the channel, $5. Making some fresh ceviche from fish I bought in Baja. Listening to Latina Slant. Rest in peace, Pee-wee. She could be at the Latina Slant because well, look at her. I mean, she's gorgeous. But yeah, puro hombre aquí. Puro hombre aquí. But thank you for the $5. Thank you. It's my dog coughing.
Your bike is in the basement of the
He's
Alamo.
he's got allergies. Forgive Mr. Butters. He's got allergies, guys. 56 people live in the chat. If you
Yay.
guys, this is your first time hanging out with us, please say hello. I know we've just gotten a lot of new subscribers, and please say hello to Struggles. Struggles, what's going on with Barbie? Okay, I want you to tell the audience what you just put up, and just kind of give the cliff notes of your review, if you can do that for us.
Well, I was fortunate enough to do the review with my own 13-year-old, which is awesome because she gives a whole perspective that I can't. And I felt bamboozled with Barbie. Like the marketing for as per usual, it was awesome, but it wasn't as friendly as I thought it would be, and it's more so geared towards adults. But myself as an adult, I didn't enjoy it. I felt like it was agenda filled and another, anti-man, anti-motherhood, anti-everything tradition type of movie, and I was a little disappointed. I expected it to be fun. Like everything doesn't have to be a message. I enjoyed Ryan Gosling. He did a wonderful job, but the movie as a whole, like, I'm not understanding the push for it to be as big as it is, because I was sad. I followed the bandwagon and flocked to the theaters because I didn't go the first week. I just saw how I'm like, oh my god, it's packed out. It's doing all these numbers. It must really be amazing. It wasn't. It wasn't, and my daughter shared the same sentiments. It was kind of stuck in between wanting to be a fun Barbie movie, but
Yeah.
also press on that agenda.
Well, no, I appreciate your take. I'm kind of blown away by the Discord over a movie called Barbie.
Yeah.
I think it's great for cinema. I think it's great for moviegoers.
Mhm.
I particularly didn't care for the film.
It looked great, Paulie. It looked awesome.
Looked wonderful. The first half hour, I was like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
really digging this."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Whoa, what's
Oh.
going on here?" And then they just kind of, to me, they just went full in on
Patriarchy.
right now. And was I seeing things? But we walked out of there, and I went with a whole bunch of people, and they were pissed. I mean, I was with Neurotic. I was with that Star Wars girl, with Quarter Black Garrett. They were just like, and I was trying to be philosophical about it in my review. You know what? It's Barbie. They're trying to make feminism entertainment. They almost got there. Like the best parts of like female power, but then, nah.
I think it's because if you're old, or I can't even say if you're older. I just have an old mind because I'm not that old. But you're stuck into like maybe that first or second wave of feminism where it's just like we want to be, separate. Everything needs to be equal. Now it's just no, we need to be completely elevated in every way above the men. And I just, I can't agree with that.
And Issa Rae, apparently, the president of everything.
That pandering. She was the president for 5 seconds in that movie.
And then she got to curse.
Oh.
Even though it was bleeped out. I was like, what is
that? We had transgender Barbie. We had Alan, which all of my subscribers are going in to tell me that Alan wasn't gay. I was like, if Alan wasn't supposed to be gay representation in that movie, then I don't know what was.
I gotta tell you, the transgender Barbie and Alan were the least of my worries in that film.
Yeah. It's
because like it wasn't like here's transgender. Like I didn't get that at all. I think it was later after I saw it. Someone told me it was the doctor. And then Alan, to me, Michael Cera was like, that was the only times I really laughed, if anyone was doing the gay, I'm gonna get canceled if I say this.
It's just not the Latino slant. Do it, Paulie. We don't care.
If anyone was a gay kid, it was Simo Liu.
Like I'll kin you. I'll beat you all over this beach. I'm gonna beat you right now. Like what?
What? I'll beat you.
No, my thing was them bringing in Midge because I was like, oh, I always forgot about Midge, but it was like I forgot. I'm not, some Barbie historian, but it was all the subs. They're like, well, no, Midge Barbie was pregnant by Alan. They're a unit. I was like, oh, I didn't get that at all.
Not at all.
From
And
the
that's
movie. Like
that's
Midge
kind of hilarious.
Midge wasn't an isolated, single mom that they shunned in the corner because she was a pregnant, that discontinued problematic doll. She was actually supposed to be pregnant by Alan. I was like, where was that in the film? That was nowhere.
Wow. I was left on the editing floor. I would have wanted to see that scene. Because to me, those two characters were actually were the times that I laughed.
Yeah.
Again. But listen. Let's bring up the box office actuals because there's no end in sight.
No.
For this film. I mean, these numbers are something else.
Whoa.
Okay, we're looking at just a 42% drop. Second weekend, $93 million for Barbie. Let me tell you, films would have loved to have that for their first weekend. 93 million?
That's crazy. I never anticipated that.
Yeah. And over 4,300 seats. That is locations. It is a lot of theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Oppenheimer, 46 million. Have you seen Oppenheimer?
I went to see Barbie instead.
Do you have any desire or any impulse, buying impulse to go see Oppenheimer because they are pushing it so much?
They are, especially in connection. What is it, Barbieheimer or whatever? In connection with Barbie, I do. But with the, I was surprised with the themes in the movie. It's a slow pace, like really talkative scene for scene, like old school drama. And most movies don't perform that well. That's something that I would rather digest at home, sitting and able to. I didn't expect Oppenheimer to do anything. And I don't know why with Christopher Nolan, but just with the subject matter, I was surprised to see it, be a showrunner with Barbie. But I'm not following the trend now. After Barbie, I'm going to wait to see Oppenheimer at home.
Well, I'm a complete cinema whore. I've seen it twice.
Was it amazing?
Yeah. Nolan films have great second and third viewings. You get more stuff out of it. I actually didn't care for it as much the first time I saw it. Thought about it, and then I saw it again, and I was like, I absolutely love this film. The acting performances, Robert Downey Jr.'s character. This is the best Robert Downey Jr. role in 30 years, easily. He pretty much steals the movie. It is long. There's a lot of dialogue.
I love Robert. Now I want to see it.
Okay, Haunted Mansion, I did see, and I did enjoy it very much.
Really?
Yes. It is an old school Disney entertainment for the family. And I was very disappointed that they dropped the ball in promoting this film.
Yeah.
It has a wonderful, unique New Orleans flavor. Fantastic cast.
Well, they've been just pushing that one scene with Tiffany Haddish, and she's not my favorite as far as comedy or just acting in general. So I wasn't like, "Ooh, let me run to see this." But I did see Lakeith Stanfield and so many others attached. But I'm surprised because the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion that never really did a whole lot for me, so I wasn't excited about it.
Well, I never saw the Eddie Murphy one, but back to this cast, and it made a disappointing 24 million. I was surprised that it was made for 150 million, 160 million. It's a good looking film. Don't get me wrong. The effects are great. If you're a fan of the ride, 100%, they had all the ride in there. And I'm like, I love Haunted Mansion ride. Tiffany Haddish, but a lot of people had a lot of problems with. Here's the thing for me. That character is basically the Whoopi Goldberg ghost character.
Ghost.
Right? She's always not that good enough medium, but she does a lot of stupid ass jokes. She did a pretty good job. The movie the movie, it's a supporting role. So she's with Danny DeVito, Owen Wilson.
Danny
you know.
DeVito's there.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
Danny was great.
He's always great. I didn't know
Danny was a kook, and he's so old and little now, so it's kind of cute.
He's always been little.
He's old and little, and he's got a heart problem. It's funny. It's funny.
He's super little. When you get older, you shrink. So he's probably like this big now.
So going back to Lakeith Stanfield, I am all in on this gentleman. To me, he's like that smoldering, odd leading man that Brando was coming onto the scene. Hear me out, guys. Lakeith Stanfield, is it?
Mm-hmm.
He is, to me, one of my favorite new actors.
Oh, yeah.
I think his range is incredible. I want to see him in a big role. In regards to this role, Struggle, he's the main guy, and he's got a grief story that's perfect for the bad guy, the bad spirit to prey upon. Thumbs up, man. Had a heart, I had laughs. I had a good time, guys, and I'm not going to hold back.
Have you watched him in Atlanta?
No, I haven't.
Oh God, you're missing out, Paulie.
I still haven't seen Atlanta. I haven't seen an episode of Atlanta.
Oh crap.
Maybe we can do something there, but okay. So round out the top 5: Sound of Freedom and Mission Impossible.
I did see Sounds of Freedom.
You saw it?
I did.
Oh, tell us what let's take this down.
I was very surprised, because there's just been so much talk about them trying to suppress the movie. It's literally like your average, even though it's based on a true story, your average, heroic, going to like a Taken, saving the children type of action movie. There's nothing to be they act like he called out some names or some people or something. I didn't understand.
They're reviewing it as if they're saying QAnon every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and they're not. They're not.
They're not at all.
I was a little disappointed because I wanted the mess. Probably I went for the mess, but I'm like, this is your everyday average. It's a good movie. The lead, what's his name?
Caviezel,
the actor. Yes, from Passion of the Christ. He's great. He's great there. He's just as amazing as he always was. But as far as acting, but it's nothing that is just like, oh, nobody needs to see this. It was very average to me. It was good, but it was average.
Well, okay. So you thought it was a good average drama.
Yeah.
I liked it a little more. And I will tell you, it's technically has made more money now than domestically than Mission Impossible. I mean, I'm like that, and it was made for peanuts, by the way. Sound of Freedom used to be the movies that Hollywood made.
Yeah.
They stopped making them about 10, 20 years ago. They're called message movies. That's what they were, like The Killing Fields, JFK, Born on the 4th of July,
good stuff.
And Caviezel, again, it's an incredible leading man.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. All right. I want to bring up one more thing about the box office and in regards to Haunted Mansion, because, I cover this a lot in regards to the Latino market going to the movies. They actually showed up for Haunted Mansion, and besides Rosario Dawson, her kid is like African American, like the way they're playing the kid, even though she's Spanish in it. It's really cute. She has a little chancla joke. I thought it was really adorable. Moviegoers in the demographics. Here we go. 48% Caucasian, 25% Latino and Hispanic, 13 Black, 14 Asian. We're 19% of the population, so we showed up a little bit more than we would normally, but I think that's interesting. To me, it says we love Disneyland. We love the rides. You know what I mean? And we love to be scared. What are your thoughts?
It's accurate. I'm not surprised. I don't know. I hate it because I'm getting to that point where I don't desire a lot of the time to go to the movies anymore. It's just not what it used to be. Like, it used to be such a fulfilling experience and so important. But now, with streaming and everything just kind of at your fingertips with the right amount of piracy,
Right.
you
I'm
just
glad you
don't
mentioned that. I'm
just
glad you
don't
mentioned
go.
streaming. Keep go on.
No, you just don't. That desire isn't there. But I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are showing up, Paulie.
Well, I mean, it's now become part of the channel because
Yeah.
I'm getting invited to a lot of early screenings. I'm going tonight to Mutant Turtles.
Mm.
And I like going to the movies, like you said. So and then I like doing. I think people like my out of the theater reaction, like right away. Like me and Romy, we went and saw that scary movie, Talk to Me,
How
Friday
was
night.
that?
Oh my god, it was so good.
It's good. Oh, I gotta watch it.
You are gonna love it.
Mm.
You are gonna love it.
I thought it was like a Ouija board type situation. I was like, I'm not sure, but I've been seeing the reviews are pretty good.
It's Ouija board, but with a demonic hand that teens play around with, but it's Australian. Like, they're not American teens, so it's a different filter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because we see so many of these young. Well, let me take this off. We see so many of those kind of like teenage American horror movies that are just bad.
Yeah.
That's not this.
Okay.
That's not this.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. So, but again, we did that out of the reaction and out of the theater, and Romy's just like, I just love possession, spirits.
She's going to see The Exorcist then. The what is it? The beginning.
We liked the Exorcist trailer. Saw it on the big screen. I was like, okay. Yeah. One last thing about Haunted Mansion, because people were like, oh, why didn't it just wait till Halloween? And you said streaming.
Yeah.
So really quickly, they are waiting for Halloween. They're going to debut it in 45 days, Halloween night on Disney Plus. The movie in the storyline ends on Halloween night. So, again, it's a fun movie. I think any kid over 7, they'll be fine. No mess. No. Besides, I think the characters their ethnicities were changed. But besides that, no messages, nothing else other than that.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up the desire, because more than anything, I was so excited to see something like They Clone Tyrone, and that was available on Netflix, once again with the streaming. And it was good. Like, I had fun with the movie.
Romy loved it. I fell asleep.
It wasn't enough for you, Paulie, and did entertain you.
Here's my thing with that type of film. I gotta be like more awake. I definitely was too relaxed. It was like we were watching it like later at night. It's kind of a creeps on you. I need to watch it like when I'm wide awake. I don't know. I fell asleep.
I don't know.
It looked good.
Got to get them out, Paulie. I was like, let me just try to get They Clone Tyrone up. Almost 70K views on that video.
Oh my God, look at you. Show me up. Hey, I got 11,000 views on my Oppenheimer review. So.
Awesome. That's wonderful.
Awesome.
No intentions to show anybody. I'm always surprised. It's always the videos where I give like 3% of my usual effort. It's just like numbers. I'm like, what the hell?
No, totally. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are don't know anything about Struggles channel, give a little pitch, and then we'll move on to the next topic. How about that?
Oh well.
I
do throwback content. Like, I specialize now because it's my specialty now to do older throwback movies, movies from every genre, every era. Now, there is a paywall up for these movies, so I'm not too much in the forefront of choosing them. The subs choose and they pay for them, and you can get everything from Vampire in Brooklyn to Serial Mom, from Serial Mom to what's coming up next week, The Mac, A Soldier Story, What's Love Got to Do with It? I think I just did the Blues Brothers. Like, it keeps the channel interesting, and there's always like some really good really great things. Like I always have really awesome things to choose from as far as what the subs want me to see. Sometimes it's new, sometimes it's old and it's familiar. Sometimes I give a skit in the beginning. It's a gumbo on my channel. And then sometimes I throw in, the newer things like Barbie and They Clone Tyrone, and those things perform when I really want my throwback stuff to perform. But it's okay. It's okay. We do what we can. Thank you, The Equalizer. I highly recommend The Equalizer. Shows up for everything. Like I
Yes, he
appreciate you so
does.
much.
He's a member of the channel here. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Very cool. Thank you so much. Equalizer.
Yes.
Equalizer. Love the Mac.
Yes, the Mac is coming. I cannot wait to act like a pimp. I'm so excited.
Okay. I love Frankie's name here. Hey, how you doing? My name is Frankie No Nose. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm Paulie Three Fingers. Hey, good. It's really good to see you struggle. It's really. Can I just say so myself? I just want to say right now, it's really fucking good to see you here.
Yeah.
Love the Latino slant.
Fucking A. Like, yes.
Hey, I fucking love the Latino slant. Just excellent.
Oh.
Hey, I'm humbled. Or humbled. I'm humbled.
I'm humbled, Yeah.
Humbled.
Fucking humbled. It's awesome.
Okay, we got Blue Beetle news and announcements, but then we also have all these super chat. Let's go through them real quickly.
Yeah.
Hi,
Jen.
Jen, thank you, $4.99. Hi, Ken Paulie. Hi, Barbie Struggles. Heart. I will say, Gosling looked good, man.
Yeah, I was concerned. It works with him being like, I'm like, that looks like an old Ken, but it works so well with the movie.
Yeah, there were some shots where it was a little Joe Atmosphere for $4.99. Best Paul Rubens quote: when told to triangulate, the spleen quickly responds, is that equilateral or isosceles? Mystery Men, rest in peace. Pee Wee. God, I haven't seen Mystery Men in years.
I've never seen Mystery Man. I always mean to watch it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah. Excellent. Jen McMahon comes in for another super chat, $9.99. Thank you, sweet Jen. I wish egalitarianism was more part of the theme of the Barbie movie rather than the patriarchy versus the matriarchy. If there was going to be that sort of theme. Yeah, if. Yeah, I just don't think the writers and they're very, talented people. I didn't get their humor. I didn't get their satire.
It was a stretch. I think it was a stretch. It was the gags went on long, like Barbie and the flat foot, and it's like, oh my god, it's flat feet. It's like, okay, this is funny. Like the portal. I was really relying. I was like, you know what? I'm not really laughing, but I know when we get Will Ferrell here, he's gonna bring it for me. And it was like they wasted him. It was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. And Damaj and I, do you know Damaj and I?
No.
Oh, he's got a fun channel. He's got a fun channel, and he's part of a panel. They meet like once a week, and they're called the Dark Council, and they're all fun-loving nerds. It's great.
Fun-loving. I'm a nerd. I want to go look. I'm gonna write it down.
Damaj and I. Oh, you know who produces it? I think Lorena Creo still produces it.
Oh. I think
so. We gotta connect you because you would be fantastic on that channel. Well, it's a weekly show. It's a weekly show. Damaj and I says that sucks to hear about Pee Wee Herman. Watch Pee Wee's Playhouse on Saturdays. We all did.
With Larry Fishburne before he was Lawrence.
What was his name? Cowboy Bob?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man. That's right. It was Larry. And was Rita Moreno on there? Or in Gregory Sierra?
I think
there was a couple of Latinos on there as well. I mean, he was Pee Wee's part was Cowboy Curtis. Thank you, Cowboy Curtis.
Who's Cowboy Bob?
I don't know. Familiar. I think I was thinking of the Simpsons Bob, Sideshow Bob. I know, I'm a mess. This is what happens when you're old, guys. Okay, your brain is just like blah, 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 blah.
My brain is blah, blah. I'm not old. I'm not that old. It just happens.
Amigos, check out Struggles. Yes.
Yeah.
We have a milestone. E. Clay Thomason, a member for 6 months.
All right.
They throw out some emojis. Gracias, E. Clay. What's the story with all the critical from other pre-negativity regarding Blue Beetle? Oh, we're gonna get into that. I enjoyed they clone Tyrone. Very, very good. I watched it twice. Oh,
Me
okay.
too. Me too.
Well, there you go. You see, Paulie, you need to see this. What the heck? What the freak, Paulie? All those super chats deserve some super videos. We'll be back.
Oh yeah.
Arr. Mm.
Nice.
Arr. Mm.
Hey, do a mariachi one.
Oh my god.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's called a grito. You know, when the mariachi sing and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have a couple of Blue Beetle announcements. Let's get to the news part of this. Zack Snyder, director extraordinaire, the whole thing, you know, all those DC films. He recently tweeted, looking forward to taking my kids to see Blue Beetle. Hashtag representation matters. Hashtag Blue Beetle. Then the director of the movie was floored, and he said in his native Spanish, "Gracias, maestro. Thank you for this great gesture. I'm a fan of your movies. You have no idea how much this means to me and our culture. I have a seat for you, August 18th. Come with me and bring your family. Ache pa ti. You know, we're here for you. You know, we'll be here. You know, so this got over 13 million views, got a lot of retweets. People saying, oh, you know, Zach was paid to do this.
What?
Can never be something just positive, just to be positive, right? And then there's people saying Zach did more for what Warner Brothers is doing in marketing this film. Has there been marketing of this film in your area at all, Struggles?
No. I had to go look for it.
Really?
Yeah, to see the trailer and even just know when it was dropping or any information, I had to go seek it out.
So something like this, if you were a fan of the director, you'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool."
Yeah.
You would check it out?
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna check it out. It looks really good, actually.
So here's another thing, and some people are already talking about it in the chat. The hashtag representation matters. I think it's become a bad word at this point.
Yeah. It dilutes just the movie overall. Like, oh, they just threw you a bone for representation instead of it just actually being a good movie.
I would tend to agree with you. I think Zach, his aim is pure, and I think he's just kind of like part of this. You know, he's just being supportive. I don't think he's trying to push anything that's not, you know, some sort of a socially engineered idea.
Yeah. I don't think so either, but other people are going to read it as such.
And they have. Yeah. They've gone off on him, which I think I'm like, guys, he's just being supportive and positive for a film that happens to be all Mexican. When's the last time you saw an all Mexican cast being superheroes?
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids. There you go.
That's it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now we have a new one. And let me tell you, I'm biased because I want to be biased with this film. The film means a lot to our potential community, and I think it's fantastic. I think it's positive, and in doing so, we're announcing right now. We've just finalized everything. Our first on-site event in Burbank, in the city of Burbank, Struggles. We have gotten sponsors and we have rented out the 7:40 p.m. screening of the Blue Beetle for you guys. Anyone in the LA area that wants to come and watch this film with me, Chris Gore, Romy, our friends, you're going to come and hang out with us. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take care of your ticket. I'm going to take care of your popcorn. We're going to hang out and say hello. I'm even going to have some goodie bags for you guys. I mean, I want us to have fun. And if the film isn't that good, that's okay too. We're going to be together. We're going to have fun. This is our first ever on-site event. Let's bring in our producer Fletcher, and let's bring up the poster. We have here's the latest sponsors that we've gotten.
Really? That's so nice.
Isn't that cool?
Congratulations. Yeah. I want to go.
Everyone, I know. I wish you could go. Here's our presenters: Latin Heat Media, Hispanic Coalition of Small Businesses, ourselves. I'll get back to Hispanic Coalition in a second. Down below are our sponsors so far: the Daily Cella and Chris Gore and Film Threat. There's the information, guys. Fletcher, anything you want to say?
Oh, yeah. And we really want to thank our sponsors. And if you can see in the bottom, there's another room for another sponsor. If anybody wants else to sponsor and step up.
Look at this guy. I love it.
We'll make more room also if it's needed, if it's more than one. But we really want everybody to step up and promote this. We really want to have a great screening. I think, Paul, you said that we had like a school maybe interested in coming in, like with some kids. You know?
Yeah, so here's the story. Hispanic Coalition is bringing 20 students already. We're bringing a bunch of different communities together, and Slantinos, anyone that's in the LA area, or if you want to travel a little bit, right? What I want you to, and you want to come, RSVP now, email us latinoslant@gmail.com. Sorry, Struggle, we don't have the budget yet to fly you out.
Oh, you're fine, Paulie. Hey, Fletcher.
Hey.
I just want you to know I love you and thank you for supporting me. I see all of your comments and I love them every time.
Oh, check it out. Yes.
latinoslant@gmail.com to be part of this event. I want to thank Chris Gore. I want to thank Belle Hernandez from Latin Heat. Belle has really put this together. Again, guys, we're going to take care of your tickets, take care of your popcorn, and have some fun. And that's it. I hope you guys can join us.
Why the lack of promotion for this movie? What is happening?
Well, I think a lot has happened. I think almost too much has happened, and I think part of it is the strike. But even before the strike,
yeah,
I think their funds were diverted to The Flash and Barbie.
Gosh,
because they spent a lot of money marketing those two films.
Oh yeah, Barbie was everywhere.
So what I am seeing is more Spanish market buys of Blue Beetle, which I think is good. I'm also seeing them doing on-site events in Puerto Rico, and then tonight they're going to be in Mexico City. I think that's a brilliant move. Galvanize your Latino core, and see what happens, because I'm in LA. I'm starting to see a lot of billboards, so that's good. That's always a good sign. One last time, let's plug this, and we'll plug it at the end. Our Blue Beetle event, August 18th, 7:40 p.m. in Burbank. Come and hang out with me, Chris Gore, Romy. We'll watch this film and we'll have a lot of fun. I think we have some other friends coming by as well. I don't want to mention their names because they are technically on strike. So
yeah, people on strike, but they can come and watch a movie. Not promoting.
But we just can't. They can't promote it.
Yeah, they can't promote it, but they can come out and watch a movie, and who knows who you're gonna see? Who knows? Can't say. But this is going to be great. I think everybody's going to have a good time. It's going to really pump up the community, and it's going to be something that we really want everybody to push. If you can, just maybe retweet the poster, retweet the information. Just we want to get a good buzz, and we want this to be a fun, family-friendly event that everybody can just enjoy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Our good friend filmmaker Alejandro Montoy Marin comes in for $5. Saludos. Snyder has spoken. Órale, órale. You know what saludos means?
No.
It's greetings.
Greetings. But doesn't it sound better? Saludos.
I'm going to use it.
Give it a shot. Here we go. And in 3, 2, 1.
Saludos.
Hey! Very nice. Very nice. She's a Chicana for the day. I love it. There was marketing when I was watching UFC on Saturday night. Yeah, it's starting to pick up. The only ads I see are on the back cover of DC Comics this past month. Oh, okay, Eric. Thanks, Eric. Hopefully Blue Beetle will have some backdoor pilot elements with the Green Lantern show on Max. The Reach and the Lanterns do not get along.
No, when I went to see movies recently, like Transformers, Barbie, like I expect to see the trailer for this movie. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Rosa, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. She just had her Barbie review up on the Daily Chella. I think we're going to go see a movie soon as well. Lord Tha thinks it's a great idea. Wish you guys have luck, have fun. Yeah, we're going to have fun. And the strike is a huge part. We're going to get into the strike after we take our second hour break, and which is coming up. It's technically up. Damaj and I for another $2. Dude, you didn't have to do another $2. I'll take it.
We do $2. You do $2. What are you talking about, Paulie?
Yeah, $2 is great. Then Paulie, don't listen to Paulie.
I always do.
You're my cousin, man.
Damaj and I comes in for $2. The DC, the Dark Council, is a bi-weekly show now on Fatal J's channel. There you go. So
I'll send you the information.
I think, guys, Dark Council, y'all need to get this Chicana of the day on the show.
Yes.
Yes. Listen, I do want to bring this up, and then we're going to move on. Darth, sorry, but right-wing YouTubers have written the Blue Beetle obituary. Uncle Rudy's joke was a nail in the coffin. That's the Batman is a fascist line. Listen, whether they're right-wing or not, I've got no control over the stuff they say, obviously. You know, do I find some of the information that they're giving out ignorant? Yeah. Without full information? Absolutely. So that's why we're here, though. That's why we're here, Darth. Okay? All right. Wow. Some controversy going on, Struggle. Struggle's a part of it. Let's just do the rest of the show. Just Struggle. You take over. The Struggle take over.
Well, hello, guys. Go support Paulie's event. That's all I can say. Go support the Latino slant. Because I would go in a heartbeat.
Stirring the pot.
Yeah. Shaking the table.
What a mommy. Ow.
Hey.
Okay, so what's next? Oh, wow. Okay, I think we're up to our music break, Fletcher.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to take a 5-minute music break. I'm going to play you an original. This one's a cover, but it was done just for our show. And then we'll return and we're going to talk strike. There's a lot of mamadas, a lot of bullshit to go over.
I knew what that meant.
We'll see you guys on the other side.
Notes only the bad words.
Oh, of course.
Right. We'll see you on the other side. Let me see. Let's get this this video going. First, I got to make sure you guys can. Yeah, here we go.
Words.
Y'all hear it?
By
Yes.
awesome
Great.
kick-ass band from
See you
the
in a
80s
while.
called Missing Persons. It goes out to you, Paulie, and your dad. Go.
Moving and the sounds coming out.
talk to a wall. Cause all the words are having no effect at all. It's a funny thing. Am I all alone? Something has to happen to change the direction of Beetle. Filters do is causing you a distraction. It's a silly thing. I say to myself, what a words for when no one listens anymore. When no one listens, what a words for when no one listens. There's no use talking at all. Do you hear me? Do you care? Do you hear me? Do you care? Kindness is the word used by social justice warriors to control what you think and what you say. Yes, but I won't be a pawn in your power play for fools. Oh no, these are things that you should know it now, know it now, know it now, know it now, know it now. Pursue it further and another thing you'll find. And they'll be deaf, dumb, and blind, and no one notices. I think I'll turn my hair blue. Media overload bombarding you with action. It's getting near impossible to cause distractions. Someone answer me. Pull the plug. What are words for when no one listens anymore? When no one listens, what are words for when no one listens? There's no use talking at all. What are words for when no one listens anymore? When no one listens, what are words for when no one listens? There's no use talking at all. Do you hear me? Do you care? Do you hear me? Do you care? Tell me what a words for. Do you hear me? What a words for. Do you care? Tell me what a words for. Do you hear me? Tell me what a words for. Do you care? Tell me what a words for. Do you hear me? What a words for. Do you care? Tell me
In the second hour, SAG strike. Is this really a strike? And some people are working hard. We're getting testy. We're getting angry. We go over that with struggles and more coming up in 2 minutes.
Tell me what the words are for. Thank you guys. Thank you, Paulie. All right, y'all. We've been the Consequentialists. Look up what that means.
Check out this great band called the Consequentialists. We have videos with them on our channel. You know, we are a music channel as well in regards to highlighting great musicians from all over the States and Latin America. This is the Latino Slant. If this is your first time hanging out with us, welcome. I hope you're having a good time. My name is Paulie. And yeah, we cover a lot of fun stuff, as you can tell. So do me a favor. If you are new, do me a favor. Say hello in the chat right now. Or if this is on replay, comment. Smash the like. We did finish the poll, and I want to bring that up before I bring Struggles back on. What's your favorite Pee Wee quote? I know you are, but what am I? 59%. I'm trying to use the phone. 19%. That's my name. Don't wear it out. 14%. I didn't make monkeys. I just train them. 6%. You have spoken. I love it. I love it. Okay. Great. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed that cover of the song called Words from the great 80s band Missing Persons. It's done by the Consequentialists. Let's bring our guest back on. Hello, lady.
Hi.
Don't you appreciate that second hour break?
Yeah. You could do so much in 5 minutes, you know?
A lot you can do. You can stretch. Anyway, so I sent you a lot of information on the strike. I would like to start off with, of course, the controversy.
Naturally.
Because why not? There's a fight going over who gets to do what. Some people weren't happy with it. Viola Davis, she ain't crossing the picket line at all. Permission during the film, the strike is getting messy. Viola Davis announced she's stepping away from her new movie G20 despite getting union permission to film, while Sarah Silverman has criticized the practice. Any thoughts?
I'm just trying to figure out why we're not standing in solidarity. Like, somebody like Sarah Silverman or even Viola Davis, like so many people who are striking aren't really in the position to strike. Like they're really suffering for it. But like, Sarah, come on, like you could identify with this situation. Like it's only gonna be such like a really stagnant amount of time until this is trickling down to you to where it affects you, your roles, your pockets, your everything. So why not like kind of stand up for that now before it goes too far? Like don't wait until it affects you.
So moving on down here, Viola was stepping back from her new movie, which she's both producing and starring in, which wouldn't be odd given that the ongoing strike and all, nobody's making much of anything at the moment. Yeah. Except that just yesterday, the Actors Union issued a strike waiver to the terrorist action thriller, one of more than 100 interim agreements. We're going to show you that list of the over 100 productions that are going on right now. Grant permission for filming to go forward on projects since the strike began, which have become a source of anger and frustration for some members of the guild. Let's go on down here. Our own Sarah Silverman, who declared she's feeling effing pissed off. Also, Bob Odenkirk is saying it's a strike. Be on strike. Be on strike. I want to play that video. Let's go to Sarah Silverman. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. Let's go to Sarah Silverman's.
What is Sarah doing? I never found her funny. I'm sorry.
You know what? You're not alone. You're not alone. You know, but this is her right here on her Instagram. She's got that creepy over the head I'm laying down shot. She's keeping it real. And let's hear what she has to say, and we'll continue the conversation. Here we go. Let's see here.
Because they have movie stars making movies. Like, the strike is supposed to be, especially when SAG joined the strike, it's movie stars aren't making movies for you anymore. Now what are you going to do? Well, they're making movies. What the fuck? I got offered an indie movie. I fucking said no. And so did a bunch of my friends. And now some of my friends are saying yes. And I'm really pissed. Please explain to me why I shouldn't be angry, because people are making real deal sacrifices. People, writers, actors, crew people, all these people are they're sacrificing their livelihood for this cause. It's called Union Strong, where we are all together. And when SAG joined the strike, we should see every movie star out there striking along because you have insurance because of your union. and you get residuals because of your union. And all these things that you get because of your union, and you can't stand with your union. So I don't know if I'm mad at these movie stars that are making these indie movies that are obviously going to go to streaming, or am I mad at SAG for making this interim deal for these indie movies? Like, what the fuck? It's scabbing. You've made that so clear that it's scabbing. Now all of a sudden, movie stars can make movies if they're indie movies where they promise they'll only sell it if X, Y, and Z. That's called the end of the strike, motherfucker. And some.
All right. Thoughts there. Struggle.
I was wondering, like, who are her friends? It's just like my friends and I understand, what.
Right on cue.
She has friends. I just I don't know. I just feel like she said a whole lot of that. Let's see. You have no say, Sarah. You're one of them. Just about, Christopher. Like I really don't. She didn't say anything that's worth giving an answer to. Like I'm not. So what exactly is her point?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna separate how I feel about Sarah Silverman and her talent.
What? Okay.
Because I do like what Tom Conkle, our writer-director friend who was on the show live here with us a few weeks ago, his response, you see it right there in her comments.
Oh.
And here's what Tom Conkle has to say, which is the only reason why I'm keeping this image up. So sorry, guys. That's messed up. Tom Conkle says, yes, the explanation is that these productions are not part of the AMPT group negotiating with the unions. To get the waiver, you agree to honor and in the future abide by all the things the unions are asking for. So you are protecting actors and writers by granting the things requested now. So that's good insight from Tom. And the timing of all this, right, is that we got some notice. And let's take this off, because now I want to work back as far as, okay, what's an intern? What's this agreement? What's approved? What's not? What's going on? What and what does SAG? What does SAG have to say after people like her are screaming, scabbing? It's not scabbing. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not. And here's the thing: non-union work has always happened, and it's gonna keep happening. It's better that you make them sanctioned, because in reality, Sarah and all you guys that can sit on your ass and go to the strike line every now and then during the week, you can afford it.
Yeah.
Most of the actors are journeymen. They can't afford it. If there is a film that they're allowed to go and audition for, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna go fucking audition for it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do. And I'm behind this because it's also, well, look, you know what? Let me just calm down for a second. Let me calm down for a second.
Piss Paulie off.
Yeah, I'll kill you. I'll cut you.
I cut you.
Let me bring up a SAG little
I'm trying to connect how she connected that to being a scab. There's none.
She's got no idea. You know, when people use those words, they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. Okay, let me stop. I know, man. Okay, we got something interesting for you guys here. This is from the SAG negotiating committee. They made a decision to allow producers who may otherwise fail within the scope of the strike order to apply for an interim agreement. Make no mistake, we are striking the AMPTP companies only, not independent productions that abide by the terms of our interim agreement. It behooves us to make this strategic move. Thoughts, struggles.
I'm so over this, Paulie.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm sorry. I'm just really over all of this. Like, it behooves us to make this it
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying the idea that anybody from Viola Davis or anybody who received a waiver, like, I'm just happy that people can work. Like, I think more than ever, especially in because they've striked before, but
Mm-hmm.
it was, I think they said it was like in the 60s, or even they've had little moments. I think it was like around 2018 where there not 2008 where there was a strike,
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't gotten that much coverage like it does now, because now you can see actors show like their residuals and the SAG, and oh, look what I got, and it's just absolutely nothing. So if there is just a window of opportunity for people to work, and it's
Mhm.
independently, like, why would we ever be against that? Like, I just hate to see that it's like, of all people, somebody like Sarah Silverman or others who have the means to sit on their ass if they want to say anything about anything. Like, shut up. just shut up. I I don't know, Paulie.
That's fair enough.
I'm really over the whole situation, and I hate that it got this far. I just hate
Mhm.
the fact that now you have the actors joining in, in solidarity. It's like, oh, now this is affecting us. But when it was just, the writers, it was just like, okay, well, that's not affecting us. But with, the introduction of the AI and all these other things that might, push the actors to the side, now it's like, oh, now we all want to stand on the front lines. Like, they just should have done something about this way before it got here.
So the interim agreement here is created for several reasons, which are aimed at protecting the interests of our members. Okay, so they're pretty thorough here. Them being the SAG negotiating committee, right, ensures that our members are able to work for these non-struck companies. These companies are independent producers. They prove that the wage increases and other items which the AMPT so far has rejected. But as of today, there's even more. There is another update as of today. We'll get to that. I know. Are in fact reasonable and appropriate. So they are agreeing to everything that the SAG is. They're going to take care of the SAG people, as far as this is not just like hand-me-down productions here, or taking advantage of. I want to go to the bottom here. Some have suggested that the interim agreement might prolong the strike, but we disagree. We believe the leverage created by increasing competitive pressure on the AMPTP and denying them what they wanted most will force them back to the table and help bring the strike to an end. As of today, correct. And as of today, I think they've announced interest in returning back to the bargaining table. They being the AMPTP. Why struggles? I think a little bit because of this, and so many productions are doing this now, over 100. The other reason why is, as of tomorrow, they officially get to clear the board of an force majeure of a lot of old writer deals that have been on the block. Those get to go away. That I think that's what the AMPTP wanted all along, was to be able to clear off some of these old deals,
things from the 50s.
No. Actually, like, just deals where they paid an exorbitant amount of money to people that whether from Ava DuVernay, who lost her deal, to oh God, I forgot there's another person I wanted to mention. The point is, those deals, nothing lucrative came out of those deals, and they were paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
Gone. Okay. I'm going to bring up something else. If there's anything you want to keep adding to the discussion, guys, super chats, struggle, anything you want to.
I love that you're bringing that into the forefront. Like, nothing there that you stated didn't like make logical sense, and I don't understand why somebody like Sarah can't see that. Like, it's there. Like, it makes sense as to why they would do this, and I'm glad that this is pushing the needle, because people are suffering.
Okay, here's the reality, guys. These are all the SAG sanctioned productions that are happening.
Hmm.
It's not again, it's not a waiver. It's an interim deal. Right? All these productions here have agreed to SAG terms. Okay, so what you're going to see is whether these are movies or films, movies or TV shows, they're going to get the jump ahead on any of the AMP TP shows that have been halted. They're going to get that look from the studios, the streamers, in maybe getting a buy. Okay, so let's look at some of these here.
This is so awesome because the studios they're being really anal about everything.
Mm-hmm. Then you got The Chosen,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously is a very successful TV show.
Yeah, I saw that pop up more than anything. I want to go watch it now.
I'm so bad at some of these. Here's the G20, even though that's not happening, it's still on there. So that that says that they did do the agreement, but she made a choice not to do it. It's like, okay, that's your choice. A lot of people aren't working because of that, but that's your choice. And the list goes on and on. I think there's one from Taylor Sheridan starring Morgan Freeman. And Tehran.
This is nice. I feel like this is groundbreaking. I don't know. Anybody who has a problem with it, go to hell.
Untitled Guy Ritchie project. I mean, I see this as a win for actors.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Total win for actors. Anyone in the chat disagrees or has something to add? I know Script Doctor was here. Please enlighten us. We do have some more super chats. It's been an hour. Wow, time flies with good convo. Thank you, Jen.
Was there a heavy sector of people who don't agree with this?
I think they first thought because it was a waiver.
Yeah.
And they didn't get the full information.
They just see waivers. Like, oh no.
Right? Exactly.
No. That is once I looked up everything it starts with waiver. So it's kind of nobody's doing a thorough read. Clearly, they just see waiver.
Right. And you know what? It takes no, that's not the one I wanted. It takes 2 clicks, right? The only reason why we got a little bit of inside information is just because of what SAG was sent to us. All right, where's the one? There it is. Okay. Bring this up. Oh, and thank you, Jen, for $1.99. Let's do these really quick.
Yes.
What else do I got?
$2. Thank you.
As a union chief, 15 years, local 26 Boston. In principle, I stand with the union, but it's hard when you got Simu Liu making it tough to root for them. I also think of the cameraman and the lighting. Okay, Eric, I hear you, but let me tell you, the cameramen, the lighting men, they all have their unions, and you think that they really care about the actors? They don't. Everyone's been like, what's that?
What did Simu do? What happened with that?
Simu's just kind of a whiner.
Oh,
and he, kind of like like a mouthpiece for the left.
Okay.
Yeah, that just bugs people. I get it. This part about kind of lamenting for the grips and the cameramans and all that stuff. The guys, they all have unions. They're all on time budgets. If you've ever been on a set and they're running the show, and the director or the actor, like, they want to get that one more extra shot in, that let's do it again. Nope. Union break. Yeah. They're gone. They don't give a shit about the next. They're, so Eric, I see you, but I'm just saying that is my experience, is that they're all unionized, especially when you're talking on this level of a movie production. The only ones that are not unionized, the caterers.
Oh,
I would say that.
That's terrible. The caterers get the worst treatment out of everybody.
They do, because they're all independent contractors, the caterers. But everyone, I mean, maybe, you know what? I don't want to speak out of my ass. it's when you're in on that level of film, most groups are unionized there. Caterers are not. Security and cleanup and janitorial are even unionized because it's they're studio films. Oh yeah. Now it's independent productions. That's where it gets, independent contractors, day workers, all that type of thing. Thank you, Eric, who's a member of the channel. Love you, buddy. Janet McMahon, she's sponsoring today's show. It's official. $9.99, Jen. These people who are like, I'm not going to scab, and they don't have to worry about the consequences of being a scab. Whereas people who need to put food on the table and the roof over their head do. Well, here's the thing. It's looked down upon for union actors, and I'm talking before the strike, to do non-union work. You could get penalized, you could get kicked out of the union, but newsflash, they do it anyways. Why? Because it might be a really great role, and maybe they haven't worked in a SAG production in 10 years. Maybe they're a non-paying member of SAG, like they haven't paid their dues in years, but they still get residuals. They just they can't afford the upkeep. There's so many reasons why. That's a different argument, but I'm just letting you know what's going on there. Good. Hopefully some fresh blood gets into the acting game because of this. Well, bass player, you don't see or hear from the majority of actors working. They're not on the red carpet. They don't get interviewed. They're working, whether it's a guest star, co-star, a one-liner, a two-liner, or extra. Correct. I was going to say that. Yeah. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I was over here reading the chat.
Yeah, what are they saying?
No, I'm just happy that nothing. Everybody's kind of. I was reading all the Sarah hate and then some of this extra stuff here, but everybody's just kind of in solidarity and understanding why this is a shift in everything that's been going on. Like, I just feel like if we can understand that, why can't everybody else? Because I've never been on a set or any production, but I know enough of the ins and outs to know that this is a positive thing. Like,
we got some nice updates in the chat, and you're right. Check out RJ. RJ Lucci. Hey, Paul. I know one of the producers who signed an agreement. I was even on set last week. The interim agreement is the most recent terms and conditions SAG brought to the table with AMPTP. Basically, SAG is saying, if the independent productions can adhere to these terms, why can't everyone? I absolutely agree with Struggles. This is groundbreaking.
Yes, that's great.
That's great, RJ. That's great for your friend is producing a movie. Wow. Keep in touch, RJ.
Please.
Here's the interim agreement. And guess what? It's on the SAG page. It's on the website.
There.
There's nothing secret. Go ahead. You were saying?
Nothing, like it's in bold print. It's not even something that you have to go like, oh, I didn't see this. It wasn't there. Like, it's here for the taking to read and be digested as to why this is okay for everybody. Like, I should hope it's only Sarah's.
You know what?
Out of her ass.
I'm going to. I don't want to read this whole. We're going to move on in a minute. I'm going to get this link to the mods. Why don't you guys post it a couple times? You guys get to read exactly what RJ was talking about. And
not even that. Like, probably the big budget movies. Those are the movies that have been like horrible. Those independent, like the best movies that I've seen in the past few years have been the independent, low budget, like, oh, this is amazing. I wish it had, a bigger backing to be seen by more people. So this helps that, argument also to push those movies more into the forefront. Like, this is benefiting on so many levels.
Well, it's groundbreaking because you're going to get more sound of freedoms. You're going to get more Totemies.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have more independent production studios setting up shop, getting better at it. you know, and I think it's fantastic. We need Hollywood studios need the competition because they've become so corporatized. I mean, they're owned by corporations. You know, it's like absolutely like insane. Whereas someone like Angel Studios, a quick story about Sound of Freedom. It was a deal where Angel Studios wasn't even a part of it. It was the Mexican director and producer Eduardo and Alejandro, and they went and they got the deal with Fox Latin America. Okay, they filmed it in Colombia. They for about 15 million. Then Disney bought it. Part of the deal, part of the deal was that they were supposed to, upon the release of the film, produce a documentary with it. And Disney said, no, we can't do that. Shelve it. A couple years went by. Eduardo fought and bought the film back.
Yeah.
Angel Studios is literally just like a distribution hub. You know, like they've managed to set up the hardware as far as getting the movie to different movie theaters, but they don't put money up front to make films.
Yeah. Which
is fine. You know, so we need more of that. We definitely need more of that. And I think it's going to really, really be beneficial to better films, better everything.
I know, with Barbie being so successful, like the Mattel floodgates are about to open up, and we're about to get Rock'em Sock'em Robot Hot Wheels movies.
Yep.
Everywhere.
I mean, you know, and you think of Barbies 2 or a Hot Wheels or this and that, you think they're going to hit the quality and the zeitgeist of what Barbie's doing right now?
I doubt it. It's going to just be IP just shoved in our faces.
Absolutely. I want to read a little bit of this, guys, and then we're going to wrap up the strike talk, and then we're going to start reacting to funny, stupid stuff. Because we got struggles here. We love struggles. She's so cute. She got her hair up. It's cute. Okay, so let's check this out. And we do have this link in the chat for you guys. This is fantastic. Okay, the strike order extends to productions produced under the codified basic and television agreements, as well as related contracts with the low budget theatrical. These are all different types of SAG contracts that if you were a production company, you can create with them. Let's say I had $10. I'm going to go for an ultra low budget project agreement. Like it's literally like, okay, how much you doing your movie for? What can you offer? Okay, here's the deal. And you can go after SAG people. Like you can use them. Again, this is great. These are great links, hyperlinks to everything from the interim agreement to productions to the different type of contracts, rate sheets reflecting the general wages increases in the interim agreement are available at the following links. So maybe, you know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe Sarah Silverman was so fucking busy doing this this Instagram video, keep checking her stupid little hat, that she didn't go and read what I just brought up. That she didn't like read and talk about with other, you know, working class actors who have other jobs just so they can be available to go and audition. Talk to them. Man, maybe she didn't do that. She just wanted to, you know, do her little video and with all her little friends.
Do you think there'll be a shift for like your everyday working network television actor and, you know, residuals and streaming the whole thing? Like that's like really where the suffering is happening the most?
Well, all I could talk to you about is from experience with Romy, and things have definitely changed. So we're going to have her on in a few weeks, and we're going to bring on some other people as well. But in our experience working, you know, and when I say our, because, you know, when she has an audition, we set up the studio and I'm her reader and I record her and I'm part of it, you know. and I have a great time supporting her. There's no compensation for creating our own studio now because actors don't go to casting offices anymore. They have to do their own auditions in how, we have to literally create our own studio. That's new because of COVID. You don't get compensated for that. You don't get compensated if the script is in English and in your audition, they want you to do it in English and in Spanish. So you wanted me to translate now. You want me to learn my lines in 2 different languages. You want me to act, connect my character in 2 different languages, but I'm not getting paid for this. So you keep adding to that, right? Now, forget about AI. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Here's another thing that Romy has noticed is that her quote is still her quote. She's got a great reputation with the networks. She's considered what they call network approved. CBS, ABC, NBC. Yes, guys, you have to be network approved to get certain guest starring roles on those network shows, and Romy has worked her ass off to get to that point. The quote, the pay has gone down. So what does that mean, Struggles? It means that movie actors in the last 10, 15 years are doing more television. We don't like that. We don't, because those roles that Romy was going and getting for are lost to Meryl Streeps of the world. And she's gone down a peg. Maybe a couple lines here, a couple lines there, where she used to reoccurring, guest starring, and when the pay goes down, you know what happens. Everyone wants a piece. Uncle Sam, managers, agents. So by the time you get paid, it's very minimal, guys. Now, Romy represents the majority of hardworking actors. So do you think she can make a living off that?
Hell no.
We can't. That's why we have other businesses. We're Latino though, so it's like, we're doing this, we're doing that. Come on, I don't know what. So that's just a little insight, Struggles. I do know, like Tom Conkle, Chelsea Rendon, who's come on. They all have other jobs because they have to, and they've had some big success. What are your thoughts?
No, I figured that. I've been looking into, I don't know, my daughter's always on TikTok. You've been seeing more and more like your everyday actors coming out. It's kind of like they're above getting your regular everyday job or having, different trades to subside what they aren't being paid. And it's like, well, damn, you got to do what you got to do. So that's nice to hear. And that's what I figure. You have to have, multiple sources of income.
Yeah, and we love to work. We don't sit around by the, she's not that type of actor that sits by the phone eating bonbons. Fuck that. She's got 2 different businesses. She's Portuguese, man. Those guys are very inspiring, the work ethic. And it's coming from a Mexican. But I digress. But a lot of our friends in the business are like that. And yes, we do know a few friends that are highly successful, but they didn't start off highly successful. They worked their ass off. They got a little bit of luck, and boom, boom, boom. This is, we're talking the span of like 10, 20 years. This doesn't happen. This shit does not happen overnight. Doesn't. Okay. Wow. I think we are done with the freaking strike talk. I'm here with Struggle Reviews. Do we got any we got some we have a membership chat. Okay, let's get this. Olaf says that Eric O'Sullivan, who's been a member for 22 months. Wow.
All right.
Recently watched Midsummer.
Oh,
it amazed me.
Did it now?
True cinema in the age of content. It was also made for $8 million. Yeah. We need more movies like that. This will save Hollywood, not political shaming opposites. Struggles. Any thoughts there?
Ditto. Absolutely.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said ditto. Ditto.
Midsummer, great film. I loved The Witch and his other film, The Northman. And
Northman was awesome.
yeah, yeah, he knows how to make a movie, and those budgets are not ridiculous.
I love that way more than, I mean, Midsummer was cool and
Mhm.
Hereditary, but like watching The Northman, I just knew that was gonna explode and be the biggest movie, and it was like, nope, like we're gonna sit on this. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Well, we look at the ballooning budgets, right? Of all the Marvel garbage, the Disney garbage, and Star Wars garbage. It's on record now that some of those Star Wars TV productions were just writing checks. No one was paying attention to the budgets. Also, too, look at Mission Impossible, which is not doing great. The latest one.
Yeah, they thought there was going to be another Top Gun situation. They really did.
Yeah, they had no idea what was happening with the with Barbie. I mean, or with Sound of Freedom. It was made for $300 million. I believe the first couple were made under $90 million.
Yeah.
So it just kept going up. And you kind of lose some of that creative, ingenuity.
Yeah.
So thank you, Eric O'Sullivan. Thank you so much. And yes, one more time, there's the information. Julissa says that's unfortunate. This is why the strike is good. Jared, you wish that actors up front, knowing actors from back in Boston University, get some preparation on the economics of acting. Ooh. You know what, Jared, that's a whole nother conversation, but you bring up a great point.
Yeah.
It's almost teaching actors home economics. It's like, now that you got the talent, now that you know how to do your characters and all this stuff, do you know how to get a headshot?
Nope.
Do you know what a reel is? Like all these tools that they come to LA and they're just completely lost. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Whole nother thing. 50 people, over 50 people still hanging out with us.
Yeah.
We are going to have a little fun. How about that?
No, I'm always here for fun, Paulie.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a rebel, a loner.
Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? Oh, it's a pop. Okay, we got pop culture potpourri. All right, let me see what I can bring up here. I got a video file. I got a screaming dog. Hold on a second.
Hey, shut up already, Jane.
Charlie, that's enough. I'll kill you. Here, why don't you guys vamp while I find the video? Fletcher's back.
Hi, Fletcher.
Hola. Thanks so much for being here today, Struggles. Really appreciate you. You're a very good supporter of the channel. And the chat loves you. Everyone loves you.
I love being over here. Like, this is such a comfort zone because I don't know if you guys, we probably can't tell. Like, I hate going live. I hate being on the other end of this microphone so much. So this is very comforting because this is definitely not my favorite thing to do. I like to record, edit, and post and walk away.
Oh, well, you do great live. I mean, you're amazing live. You have that thing. Did you ever do like any like theater or anything like that?
No, everybody always thinks that.
Right? Everybody's like always think, oh, she probably was the star of the theater department.
Total theater nerd.
No,
right.
Never. This is something I discovered later in life. Just getting on YouTube, I never thought I would have any theatrical talents ever. No.
But you can't tell. I mean, you do costumes, makeup, special effects.
She does it all on her channel.
Yeah.
My minuscule editing.
Have you elevated off your phone yet?
No, Paulie, I'm still doing everything on my phone, okay?
Wow.
No phone shame, Paulie.
I'm jealous, man. I need to get a new iPhone. My iPhone is just butt.
Well, which one do you have? I don't have the most recent one.
No, it's a 12, but it's
Yeah, you're ahead of me. I have an 11 plus.
No, it got caught in a car door, so half the camera doesn't work. I'm trying to tell you.
No, I'm still doing everything on my phone. I'm so jealous that Paulie, has a team and he can do everything in the world just at the click of a
Listen.
button. Like, I don't know how to do anything with a mouse.
Listen, I might have a team, but you have an audience. You're about to hit 22,000 subscribers. Incredible.
Rocking it.
I'm trying really hard. The goal was to hit 30K before this year is out, and I'm hoping that I can do that. So
might do it before the summer.
Wow. 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 I love goals. We're trying to get to 10.
I don't know, Paul. You gotta shout to the rooftop because I don't know why people have to find you. It's really hard for the audience to find you on this big world called YouTube. It's hard.
Well, our Mondays are definitely been really, really healthy the last month. We're seeing audiences of like in the hundreds, in the 70s, and in the 50s. So I'm very happy with this. I think it's great. We had that Sound of Freedom actor on, and we had over 300 people live with us. That was a blast.
That's awesome.
But you're a blast, and we're gonna have a blast. Let's have Hispanic parents be like. What is this? What is this, Fletcher?
Oh, so somebody discovered a like when somebody calls you and you want to know the phone number, everybody puts who the person is. Well, they discovered this person wrote this, a parent. I'm not sure if it's the mother or the father who wrote down this caller's information, and the kids are trying to figure out who this person is.
Well, the person whose phone it is, it's their dad.
Right.
Okay. And it looks like someone's discovering how they saved this number. So do we want to give it a watch?
Please.
All right, here we go.
So I think only you guys can hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Yes, yeah. You're having a laugh all to yourself.
Oh,
yeah, we're just watching, and you guys are like, "Whoa, yeah," and we're like, "Yeah."
Okay, so
everybody, it's me and the chat. See,
I know how to fix that. Hold on.
Suffering here.
Dang. Okay, hold on. Damn it, because I have a whole.
Fletcher, you should be able to hear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I feel
Let me see. Let's
do you guys get like a secret channel or something? No. I'm not tagged into this. I'll see. That's it. I'm not kind of the cool kid.
How dare you?
I got it here. I got it. All right, everyone, chill.
Nobody.
Ana Paula.
Oh, there
Ana Paula.
Are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
I think so.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I was laughing just now. Okay, here we go.
Oh, unemployment. Que mama.
And what did she say? Que mama?
Well, that's a bad word.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It's like, what the heck?
Yeah. To say it, to be nice about it. What the heck?
Yes. What the heck?
And guys, these are wonderful things that we're gonna see, all brought to you by Fletcher Williams.
Thank you, Fletcher.
This is where you shine, brother.
I'm gonna spell it like that.
Okay, what's next?
Barbie, let's go.
Okay, what is this? This Latina Barbie.
Okay, so these are what if. So these were all like Latino made of the Barbies, and for Barbies, this the original Barbie. Even though we had, should we say Barbies of color or whatever? Hate the color thing, but it right. It's like we're all colored, but the term I guess I would use. So some Latinos basically were going like, it'd be cool to have our Barbies, and so they made kind of like an AI art of our Barbies from like different regions of South America and Central.
Okay, all right. Different regions of South American Barbies. This is AI, you're saying?
Yeah, I think it was partly created by AI. Artists, they use a little bit of everything.
Okay, here we go.
This is gonna be my
Okay, I mean,
He's
that's
fine as
cute.
hell.
Which one do you like? I
Hoochie
could
Barbie.
see
Everyone's hoochie with the little shorts.
there was a hoochie.
But no, the with the indigenous more features and aesthetic. Those are really
Wait
beautiful.
a minute. Why is Lima, Peru blonde? What the heck?
Have you ever been to Lima, Peru? It's got a large, a lot
What the
of
heck?
Germans, a lot of
That looks like
French.
a regular Barbie.
Yeah, it's like the cosmopolitan city. Actually, I'm surprised the Lima, Peru one isn't like a Japanese girl because it has such a huge bunch of Japanese girls. Then we actually have a Japanese Barbie.
Wow.
Yeah, this is
Unyo.
nice. This is pretty.
I mean, chat, am I correct? Wouldn't we rather see struggle reviews in each of these different outfits?
I would wear this outfit actually, Paulie. I would. I have that jacket in my closet.
There we go. There we go.
Well, I don't wear that. I'm a mom.
You're a mom? Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, what do we got here? Top 10 metal bands.
Yes, it's top
Slash-
10 Mexican metal bands.
Mexican metal bands.
Yes.
Where do you find this stuff, Fletcher?
That's scour.
Okay, are we ready? All right, here we go.
rock/alternative bands. At number 10, Hawthorne Heights. Those fools are down for anything, fool.
Okay, what is it? What?
See, struggle gets it. Struggle gets it. I guarantee you, Paulie didn't get it.
Those fools are down for anything, fool.
Wow.
Number 9, bring me the jarrito. I'm down to chug some chelas with them any day.
Bring me the jarrito? Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Guy's got my mustache on the bottom there.
Yes, bring me a pineapple jarrito, please.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Micah.
All right. That's number. Gonna go into number 8. All right.
Number 8, No Chemical Romance. These fools got feet in my haircuts.
She's got the Edgards, man.
Oh.
This should be / the Edgards. Los Edgards.
No química.
No chemical romance.
No
química
chemicals.
romance. Wow. Brilliant, Fletcher. Brilliant.
I wish they
At
had
number
the hair.
Yeah.
7, Asking a la Verga. Daniel's Gritos
There he
are one of
goes,
the best in the
evil
scene.
Wow.
Number 6,
Wait a minute. That's like a really bad word.
Oh.
Asking a la verga. Fletcher,
And
where do
then
you
you
get this
said-
stuff?
I scour. It's hard,
Scour.
hours of hard work that my
Ándale,
wife is
pues.
like, "What are you doing? Oh, this is
Sucio.
funny. This is funny.
It's for Paulie.
Send this for Paulie."
I'm laughing at Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne was the one.
Oh, here we go.
number 6, we got Avril Lavigne. If you want someone
Avril Lavigne.
Mamacita Avril.
Oh, that is brilliant. Avril Lavigne. I love it.
who can cook and sing, she's the one for you.
She can cook and sing.
You should have gave her a little Frita mustache right here.
Oh yeah, we need a little Frida. We need a
And
little
well, if
Frida.
you're gonna do that, you got to do the eyebrow too. You know?
Number 6, we got Avril Lavigne. If you want someone who can cook and sing, she's the one for you. And number
I have to say, this guy's delivery is out. It really sells it. Okay, back it up a little bit.
she's the one for you. And number 5, we got Alkaline Tripas. These guys throw the best carne asadas I've ever been to.
Oh wow!
Carne asada style.
Best carne asada I've ever been to.
Oh, is
You
that
know, I gotta hit
Modelo?
up this homeboy because
Yeah.
he's got the best filters. He's got the Modelo. He's got the mariachi hats.
Look at this, Paulie. Every time I come on your channel, I always want some elote, a beer.
Yeah, well, that's we're doing it right.
Hungry.
You got the flavor.
I'm getting pretty hungry myself.
Right. You know I'm
That's
in
awesome.
Texas. It's everywhere.
All my exes live in Texas. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Number 4.
And number 4, we got AFIII, Como Me Duele. I mean, come on, fool.
Nice. Yeah, so I think that's my favorite one so far.
Is that Selena?
Como me duele.
Is that Selena?
That's Selena right there.
Selena, you gotta add Selena. How can you not have
AFI, como me duele. I mean, come on, fool. Anything for Salinas. At number 3, we got
Come on, fool. Anything for Salinas.
Salinas. At number 3, we got Paramore Little Homes. And they're hella chill.
Oh, is that like Paramore?
Paramore. Yeah.
That is Paramore. But they got
Paramore
the
Little Homes.
Yeah, she's just holding a Modelo.
We got Paramore Little Homes. And they're hella chill. And she's one of the only hyenas that can keep up with the vatos while she's drinking. Number 2, we got A la Sana Sana, Colita de Rana.
Nice.
This is my grandma's favorite.
That's the everybody
Vicks
knew that
Vapo
band.
Rub.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
got the Vicks.
Got that soup.
Yeah.
Is that caldo?
It's 110. Now, you know my mom's gonna make soup like today.
I love this. It's so problematically funny. I love this.
A la sana colita de rana.
I love the AFI one. That was funny.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Rana. This is my grandma's favorite band, so you know I had to put them at number 2. And then for number 1, we got Pierce the.
Now, why did they cut this so quickly?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a quick jump.
It's a quick jump.
It's a quick jump, and he you could tell he was trying to re-upload it or try to get in touch, but he didn't have the. By the time this happened, it's South America. We don't get power straight all the time.
En serio.
So, but the rest are funny.
Yes, they are.
Make no mistake, Coriano, you didn't take a wrong turn, and you're at the Latino Slant Live. So welcome,
Corey. Thank you for being here and supporting. Corey always talks mess.
Make
Hi,
sure you
Corey.
are Oh, she's
yeah,
with
this is one of my subscribers. Yes.
Oh, she one of you?
Yeah.
That's funny. So it's a play on word of Korean American.
So okay, all right. Let's pick our favorites. All right. So really quickly, let me see. Okay. Baton Heights. Number 9, Bring Me the Jarrito. Okay. That's okay. No Química Romance. That's my favorite so far of the 3. Esquina la verga. Nah.
I love this one. And the
Avril
AFI.
Lavigne, yeah. That one's really good. Okay, that's taken over. Alkaline Tripas. The top 5 are just, they kind of keep topping each other. It is really good.
It's my favorite.
This is your favorite?
Yes.
AFI, como le me duele.
Yes.
Fletcher?
Yeah, that's they plus they included Salinas. Yeah. Anytime you exclude Selena, you get
anything for Selena.
Anything for Selena.
What do you guys think? I like the Paramore Homes. I like Química Romance is great. I think I swam the wrong way. Where's my home? Turn around and keep swimming. So pretty good. Let me see. You guys are dying. You guys are laughing. He was a cholo boy. I said adios, cholo boy. Avril Lavigne. Oh my God,
he was
that's
a
funny.
cholo boy. That's funny, Eric.
That's funny. Hoochie Barbie.
Yes.
Struggle.
Love
Snuggle.
Hoochie Barbie.
That could be like a good segment. Struggle, snuggle.
Snuggle.
It's like you just 2 hours in a snuggle.
You're gonna have to explain this video. What do we have?
Okay, all right. So this moms usually leave like little notes. My wife does this for me. So leaves notes out of what you're supposed to do if you're supposed to be home alone, right?
Okay.
She went on a trip and she still did that for me. I'm like, I'm a grown ass adult. What do I have to do? All right, the list in the fridge. So she puts that, she has to just put the salsa on the chicken, to cook it. She leaves the little salsa there on the corner. You're supposed to just put the sauce on top.
So the direction is, son, don't forget to put salsa on
The chicken.
The chicken. Yeah.
on the chicken. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Got it. He misinterpreted.
Wasting
Son.
that good
What?
chicken. We're
Son,
good
man.
until he tries to double that
Salsa.
chicken and backbend it, drop it on the floor, put that damn chicken on the counter.
Wow. Wow. My favorite part's coming up.
No, don't drop it. Don't drop the chicken.
Don't drop it. Great job there.
See?
Thank you, Fletcher Williams.
That's the way you do chicken.
That's your
That's the way you do
weekly pop culture potpourri in Espanol. Very, very, very Latin American driven there.
Yes.
I like that.
Worked
it's
so
good.
hard, Fletcher.
Yeah. Yes, it was. You caught it. It was part of the intro. I threw it in there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ah, the entertainment you guys get on our channel, the guests, the conversation.
This is fun, Paulie.
I mean, this woman is just a babe. Look at her. We love having you here.
Hoochie Barbie.
Hoochie Barbie. Ain't nothing but a Hoochie Barbie.
This is a super video Barbie.
So, okay, did we hit all our topics?
Yes, we did. You should have posted my video, Paulie, where you told me I couldn't shake my shimmy anymore in any videos.
What?
Whoa.
Spoiler.
First of all, I would never tell a woman not to shake their shimmy. So,
Yeah.
You did, Paulie. You said don't do this anymore in any videos.
feel free. Feel
It's like,
free.
why, Paulie? We gotta shake shimmy. It brings in the subs. We didn't get to 22K on our reviews alone.
I mean,
part shimmy.
It's just not the same
This is
for a man. Yeah. Oh wait, I got Lord Thops there. Sorry, Lord. There you go.
Oh, it's blue. You gotta throw. If you shook some more shimmy, Paulie, we would be at 10K. I need you to unbutton that.
Is that right?
Yeah, unbutton that button right there.
Where have I been?
Show
Where have
the
I been,
ladies.
Fletcher?
You obviously been slipping on this.
Obviously.
This is in.
I do take off my shirt for $50 or more.
What has this happened in real time? I need to see.
No, it's happened. It's
We had a stream where we had 6 in.
Oh yeah,
and she was just throwing this like, how much? All right, just for a button and all stuff. And after a while, it was like, I would do it for like $50 and all stuff. So boom, you got no excuses. And he had to do the part of the stream shirtless.
What? You need to put that up for when people give super chats, the good ones.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Yes.
No,
yes, thank you.
Oh,
Please. You talk to
you don't like it, Paulie? You want to keep it
Come
where
on.
it was? You don't.
I mean, listen. I'm Romeo approved. I can do any of that stuff.
Paulie said, these are respectability politics. This is for my woman.
Yes, we gotta pay the bills. Put that $50 up.
That's right.
I'll take the shirt off and then I leave it off for the
Wow.
So
What
Six
video
has gotten
was
her
that? Send me
money's
the link,
worth.
Fletcher.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to see it now.
No.
I want to see it, Paulie. Oh man.
Okay.
You probably took it down.
Where are we? Did we get everything? Did we cover
yes,
everything?
I believe so.
Did we forget anything?
Just no. At the end, once Paula's struggle's done, we're just gonna plug in the.
Are we gonna do another? We're gonna do. Let's do a poll now. As far as what movie I'm gonna see.
Oh yeah.
This
What movie are we gonna see
Thursday.
This Thursday, yeah.
Okay, so here's the God. These are terrible choices. The things I do for you. What
Yeah.
movie will I see? Okay, it's Jules. It's called Jules. I have no idea what it is. It's called Jules.
It's a Bratz movie.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or Demeter.
No, it's not. I'm just
No.
that would make $1 billion. So
It would. People love Bratz.
It's like Bratz or Munster High.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Last Voyage of Demeter?
Oh yeah. That's the
That's the Dracula.
yeah, the Bram Stoker. It's basically it's Dracula on a boat.
All right, here we go.
He's
All
on a
right, it's
boat.
up. What's the next thing you're gonna watch on your paywall stuff?
Oh, well, this week we have What's Love Got to Do with It, The Mac, and A Soldier Story. And I also have to get out The Horrors of Dolores. That needs to someone pay for that, so I have to make sure I get that one down.
Did you like that?
It was awesome, Paulie. I was waiting on you to talk about it.
God, we took a look at it and we're just like,
What? That's so shocking. I really thought you were gonna love it. Like I loved it, especially I think her name is Justina
Machado. No, we haven't seen it. We just saw the trailer.
Oh no, like it is the best thing that I have seen in a long time, Paulie. Please watch it.
Meg too. I thought the choices were Jules and Dracula. And
Well, I'm going to see Meg too.
Okay, well, that thing is going up right now.
Fletcher, you didn't see Dolores either?
No, I've been kind of like stuck.
You call yourselves the Latino slant. I'm telling somebody. I'm reporting you guys.
I mean, have you seen every black movie and TV show?
Of course
No.
not. But
No,
this is
too much.
No,
There's too
like
much of it.
as far as like
Touche.
the new up and coming things that are like, oh, this should have been on your radar. This is one of those things, Paulie. I need you to go watch. You're gonna thank me later. I promise.
Okay, all right. I don't want no race problems here.
What?
Okay, let's plug it one more time, guys. It's the Latino Slant Theater Takeover, August 18th. It's official. It's a 7:40 p.m. screening. We're presenting it with a Latin Heat Media, Hispanic Coalition of Small Businesses. Sponsors include Daily Cella, Film Threat, Chris Gore. If you do want to sponsor, get a hold of me. But if you want to come on down and join us and you're here in the area, email me now, latinoslant@gmail.com, latinoslant@gmail.com. Here's what you're going to get. Movie tickets, popcorn, goodie bag. Goodie bag. So we just want to plug that one more time on our, as we're slowly exiting here. So yeah.
And we
Please
also want
send
to
that
say
to me, Paulie, so I can post it so my people can see it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's too bad. We're not all in the same city or something,
Right? Whenever you guys do it again, I'm gonna make sure I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. You're in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
We know a couple friends in Houston and in San Antonio, Fletcher.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I lived in Houston. Houston was the second city that I lived in when I came to the United States.
Mm.
Yeah. It's got its own, it's so big. It's got its own style of hip hop.
Yeah. It's huge.
All right. So here's what I got coming up this week. Okay. Tonight, I'm going to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Are you sad about that?
I'm
so
not
excited.
The only thing that makes it fun is that I get to go with Chris Gore and the fellas.
Oh, but it's gonna roast it.
Also, too, we put up the voting. Let me know what I'm going to see Thursday. Earlier today, I came back from a press conference where these Aztec dancers, this is a real case. They're suing the feds because they were treated unfairly one of the female Aztec dancers. She's from Mexico, total, what do you call it? Performance visa, everything was on the up and up. They have a performance near San Francisco, and they're coming into the country. They strip away, they take away her outfit, her Aztec outfit, which is has religious connotations, historical connotations, and they strip her down to her underwear.
What?
And do a full body check. This is just absolutely insane. And so I got the video. I interviewed the lawyer. I got video. I'm gonna put together a really great video for you guys this week. I'm very excited. I'm very proud of that one. So
I'm gonna be there for that, because what the hell?
Yeah. I hope they win. F the government.
Yeah, that too, Mike, with that has bad knees.
I mean, it just disgusts me, man. And I got to see this lady speak. She's a U.S. citizen, first of all, who lives in Mexico, goes back and forth has a dance group, doing positive things, has a child in her hands at the press conference, her kid. I mean, she's mama all the way. She's got her outfit on. I was really moved by her story, and very upset that people are still being treated like that.
Yeah.
So we'll have that video for you guys. Cool. Yay. Happy times.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't mean to sink your ship there.
Got a little somber.
Yeah.
No, I can't wait to see that, Paulie.
Okay.
So that would need another Shimmy, please, struggles.
Oh.
Okay, well, it looks like we have a winner. 100% voting for Demeter for me to go see.
Oh, good.
You guys got it. Wait, did you just shimmy again?
Yeah, Fletcher said we needed another shimmy.
We need another Shimmy for that.
We're always here.
It's a palate cleanser. Yeah, thank you.
All day.
Okay, let people know where you're at, and let's get on out of here.
Well, I'm not everywhere like Paulie. Paulie's like a whiz at making sure he's on all platforms. I'm only on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Struggle Reviews TV to be up to date on what I have coming out. I'm always posting there consistently. I'm even doing reels now, trying to be funny. And of course, be on the lookout for my community tab. I always have things coming there. Struggle Reviews TV. I do current content as well as throwback content. Once again, this week we will be getting into What's Love Got to Do with It, The Mac, A Soldier Story, and The Horrors of Dolores Roach. So lots of content coming this week.
I remember seeing A Soldier Story years ago as a kid, teenage kid, and Henry Rollins Jr.
Yes.
And what was his name? Adolf. What's the actor's name?
No, I know the older
drill
man.
sergeant.
So good.
And Denzel was in it.
Yeah, everybody. It was like his first, kind of low key, this is Denzel.
Right. And it was first a play called A Soldier's Play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great film.
I can't wait to.
That's a good one. So had you seen it before?
Oh yeah, everything here, because I've been watching everything all my life. Clearly, everything here I had the pleasure of seeing it, and then we've got some. I don't know. I got yelled at from a subscriber because they pulled up yesterday to pay for The Warriors, and I had never seen it. They're like, "What? You've never seen The Warriors?" Like, I'm sorry, I've never seen it. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait to check that. Look at Paulie's mouth drop.
Wow.
I had never, it was, I don't know. I'm all in my 70s bag of movies. That's just one that I had happened to not have gotten to yet in my, 32 years. Okay.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, I know all the lines. I can I know, quotes because it's popular in that way, but I've never actually sat and seen the movie. So I'm looking forward to that.
So is it fair to say you're going to come out and play?
I am. Definitely am. But the same thing, I got the same thing with the Blues Brothers. I had never watched the Blues Brothers before.
Oh my god, that movie's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good
So
movie.
that was fun. And the review for that was, even though you guys paid that review dust, I was happy to give it.
Nice. All right, everyone. Well, we're out of here. You know, all the fun things that we're doing. If you remember the channel, we're gonna take care of you guys here as we play us out. We did update. This is like the first time we've officially updated.
I see. It's all
The
spaced
members.
out, Paulie. Look at you.
Yeah. And we put like to members that have been here a long time, we put how many months you've been here. 27 months, clobber times.
It's the detail. See what you get over here on the Latino slant.
Yeah, man. So I want to thank all. And it's alphabetized. Look at that.
Look at that.
I alphabetized it.
Oh, Fletcher Williams. Wonder who that is. It's awesome.
Oh, no,
Sanders says, bye, Paulie, Struggle, and Fletcher. Adios.
Adios. Oh, before
Great
we
show,
go,
Paulie.
but before everybody leaves, don't forget, as soon as this stream is done, if you could leave a comment, it helps us with the algorithm a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you remember watching us live or the replay, here's your name. I got it up there, and I even went back and did some spell checks and stuff like that.
Yes.
I did misspell your name. Jesus Christ! Are you just messing around?
No, it's just
He's just having bad
no
knees.
manches.
Hey, here goes the generals, highest level, Channel Starface, George the Giant Slayer, Deleted Scenes, D.D. Myers Jr., Mexican Ironman 6. That 70s rock fan. Thank you guys so much.
One day, Paulie.
Look at you. 50 people still here. Much love to everyone. Wherever you're at, keep your slam fuerte and check out Struggle.